Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And his first shot of the game, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And he's good on the three ball.
The confidence of Kevin Durant, he gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Dunking outside. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pick by Yao. To the paint. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's knocked loose. And now here's Jordan pushing it up, and no one back there. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's the pick. Pass to Edey. Back to Durant. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got 7 points.
Well, if he's going to hit that, forget about it. Defensively, this is what you want Jordan to settle for, except that he goes and puts it right between your eyes.
Outside Durant. Pass to Edey. Duncan in the corner. To end the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good. Giannis.
At the line for 2, Giannis.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Yao. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Rebound by Yao Ming.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Poked away. KD, that's for 2. Good, he hits the jump shot.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Virginia Beach. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Jordan with it. Knocked loose. A 3-ball. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
And stolen by Jordan. And the shot is good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Here's Yao. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is where you feed Yao, because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Pass to Kirilenko. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. On the wing, Booker. Kicks it out to Leonard. From outside the arc. Here's Kirilenko. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Beasley. Screen by Duncan. From the arc. And Michael Beasley good for 3. Beasley's got the lead up to 10 now for Virginia Beach.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Virginia Beach leading by 10. There's a good screen. Beasley for 3. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Duncan right side. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
And he's good on the second.
The line for 3. Tim Duncan.
And he nails the third. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Your dance team.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
52 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Beasley.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Durant. Lets it go from deep. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
And he gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Virginia Beach going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. Back to Durant. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Duncan.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edey, covered by Beasley. Beasley with the steal. Down low, out to Thompson. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Beyond the arc. Here's Duncan. Booker in the corner. Fade away. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Duncan scanning the floor. Pass to Edey. Back to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
For 3, Beasley. Edey with the rebound. Here's Weber. Duncan with some nice deep.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
2 minutes.
And it's Durant with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Durant down the lane.
It is unfair fair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Booker with no one around. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Pass to Edey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with it. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Thompson.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
The three from KD. Second chance shot from downtown. There's the triple from Durant.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Pass to KD. Screen by Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Weber. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jordan. Out to KD. Durant, money from deep. Here's Yao. He's off from 3. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter.
47.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Jordan will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.